Yeah, that was a problem in California. I would say so. I agree with Jimmy and what's his name, Dave? Is that the guy that you said?
David Bond. Yeah.
David Bond. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I agree with him to the extent that we do need a third party, but we already have third parties. Yeah. That's not. They were the most successful. Both the Green Party and the Libertarian Party. That's a legitimate party. Like they're more prominent actually than the Green Party in a lot of ways. Now, they had record-breaking registrations. They had record-breaking fundraising for both. Their rallies were also record-breaking. They both did phenomenal, exponentially better than they have in the past. And what did that yield us? Because we don't.
Talking about the Green Party.
Both. Libertarian Party. Let me finish. Finish. The Green Party and the Libertarian Party couldn't get on that debate stage, could they? No. Do you really believe that they didn't have 5%?
No, that's a whole other thing we're talking about. We're talking about voter suppression.
So
everywhere we look, we have the Tim Canova situation.
So
we have a million ballots in the
another
trash
perfect example.
It's
Tim
all over
Canova
the place.
had to unregister from the Democratic Party to have a chance to win in the election, but it also takes some of his power away because once again he doesn't have the infrastructure behind him. So how can the Green Party, Libertarian Party, or any party that we create, because people have already acknowledged that the third party that we have with the infrastructure that they have, and it ain't no baby infrastructure. This is 20, 25 years worth of infrastructure that you're talking about that's been built, and look at where they've gotten so far. And that's because they're not in the Green Party in LA or California was serious. They should have 45 ballot initiatives.
Yeah.
Dealing with infrastructure. Why, if the Green Party in LA wanted to win, why is not what's not electoral college, ranked choice voting on the ballot right now?
Yeah.
Why is it somebody not? Yeah. But why aren't they knocking on your door right now? They're worried about they'll put up candidates who, in all likelihood, won't win, not because they're not the right candidate, not because they don't campaign the way they should, but because the system is not in their control. They don't have any infrastructure on their side. So when those ballots get counted, hand counted, where are they going? We know they're going to fucking trash.
Yeah.
We can ask Tim Canova where they're going. All these lawsuits are up and down the West Coast and in the Midwest and in the South of voter suppression. The reason that the Republicans were able to purge those voters is because the Democrats in that area and the third parties don't have control over the infrastructure. The reason the Democrats are able to do what they do here with absentee ballots and provisional ballots is because the Green Party and Republicans largely don't have control of the infrastructure. So what do? You make the process more democratic by increasing ballot access, by making it so that you don't have to fight for ballot access, making so that you don't have to fight to get on the debate stage if you have a prominent party in the country. That's what they try to do. They try to make it like, at the state level you don't have enough, so therefore you can't get on the ballot. But is that how the Democratic Party is? Because I can assure you, in Georgia, the Democratic Party is not big. In Alabama, the Democratic Party, I can guarantee, doesn't have more registered members than the Green Party in like Ohio, for example. Right? So why is it that the Green Party and Libertarian Party have to jump through the hoops? Once again, no control of the infrastructure. So as much as we want to preach about the third party, that is skipping the most vile step, and it doesn't address the problem that already exists, is why haven't the third parties been successful to date, if that is the answer. And the answer is because we don't have control over our infrastructure.
Which is why you need someone on the inside within to be able to open up access too. There are people that are on the inside like Bernie Sanders that are doing the right things, and so we can't shut them down.
That's still a dangerous party. Second most powerful party in the country. You can't just ignore them. You can't. So,
well, let me ask you guys the last question, right?